Okay, hello everyone. We are from Group 8 Plasmodium Predators. Today, our PEC activity for our PEC 301 report, we are doing ethics and value in interprofessional games. So, whereby I'll explain the rules of the game today. So, we will divide ourselves into two groups, and each group will receive two scenarios, which consists of medical malpractices or ethics or value errors. So each group must address the issue and give out solutions. And it goes vice versa with other groups. And at the end, we will address and we will collect the data and the solution from each scenarios.
Definitely inform to the higher authorities about Dr. Patil's action so that they can take further action towards his. As a working colleague with Dr. Patil, I definitely inform his action to higher authorities to take further actions.
The second step I would do as the doctor or the colleague is to enclose this matter with the patient again, explain to the patient again why was the previous option given from Dr. Patil was wrong, okay, and make sure that he or she, this patient gets the real information, the real treatment option without actually costing her financial and also the patient's safety wise.
And the third thing I will do as a colleague, I will keep this case close within them as it is so confidential for both parties.
So from this scenario, you can see that Mr. Rahman, who is a senior worker, actually visits a public hospital because he has chest pain, right? And there is a doctor immediately assumed that he cannot afford advanced care and only provide him with minimal effort, meaning he didn't give full attention because he assumed that the senior worker would have enough money to cover off his medical treatment. Then later what happened is Mr. Rahman will suffer a severe heart attack, MI, and it could have been prevented if they evaluated him properly. So address the issue and give solution. Like what do you think? So the first thing we need to do is find the solution. So how can we find solution? So the main issue here is Dr. Lee actually Buruk Sangka a migrant. So we need to actually not discriminate if it is a migrant and an old person. You actually must still give equal treatment to everyone. So first thing is eliminate discrimination. So what about maybe you can give solution to
Accountability and re-education for not being biased to the patient and care for the patient.
So we should take like legal action. Okay. So
violation of professional ethics. According to the medical code of ethics, a physician must act in the best interest of the patient and provide care without prejudice. Dr. Lee failed to uphold beneficent doing good and non-beneficent avoiding harm.
It's considered malpractice. Okay. So one is eliminate discrimination and then legal action towards the doctor, and another one is okay. So eliminate malpractice as well. So, yeah, that's true. So what we can see here is Nurse Amira has completely stripped off the confidentiality of a patient. So you should always keep the privacy of the patient within documents only. It cannot be on social media and in other people's mouth. So regardless of the celebrity, right? Because this might actually dox the location of the celebrity, and people may come in paparazzis and like actually go through and intrude her private medical care. So solution? Anyone can give a solution? So we should actually remove Nurse Amira completely from the celebrity one, because it didn't stated here that she has issue with normal patient. She's just misbehaving in this one scenario because of celebrity. So we must replace her with a much more proficient nurse than her misbehavior, and she should be placed in another unit of care. So I think we should replace this nurse entirely.
And the second step, after removing Nurse Amira, we can start the investigate to erase all the document or picture that already shared to people in front of us.
A patient's details should be private and confidential. Since Nurse Amira is being unethical, so I think she should be dismissed from work actually, because if you replace her in another department also, she may do the same thing. So that's all.
So what this doctor should have said actually to the patient is to explain elaborately on the in aspect or in view of religion wise, because in emergency, even in not just any kind of religious practice, it out of humanitarian and also out of our beliefs as a human being, that we have to accept what is the current condition of even in emergency cases. So during this elaboration to the patient should have actually understand the situation. Okay, so that is how the doctor should have said to the patient itself.
In my opinion, I think the male doctor should have conveyed the message politely instead of using an offending words to the patient.
And lastly, if I am the management of the hospital, I would recommend Madam Aisha to file a complaint, as in Malaysia we have a system called CISPA, which she can file a complaint for dissatisfaction in the treatment they offer.